Phil, what was going through your mind in the last 15 minutes when you camped on Exeter's line but just couldn't get over it?
I think it's just composure and the belief that the guys coming off the bench will do a job. Credit to Gaz Denman, Ross McMillan, Ethan. The strength and depth in the squad is such now. With 10 minutes to go, those boys come on, give an extra impetus, and take over from Celesi and Alex to really give us that final push to get over the line.
Started the game very well with the 2 tries in the first half, and then almost a really frustrating one to concede at the start of the second half.
Yeah, we spoke at half time about taking advantage of the conditions without relying on them, and I think we got a bit loose. And fair play to Exeter, playing into the wind, played expansively and put us under pressure, and we started the second half poorly. It took us until the last 15-20 minutes to find our stride and use the wind. It's not a case of having a huge advantage with the wind, it's making sure you use that to get field position and then possession when you're there. So yeah, frustrating second half, but like I said, you're going to come away when conditions are tough and you're going to scrap it out.
Where were you when George Peaty crashed over for the try? Were you in one of the rucks, or were you following around?
My head burrowed about 2 foot under the ground. Yeah, I mean, we spoke as well in the first half. The forwards getting through a mountain of work. You know, Sam Dickinson, Callum Clark, carrying, one-out runners, tough into the wind. And at half-time we said we're going to share the workload. We're going to have to get Dom and George to come looking for carries, and that's saw what George did, and he's a dynamic lad, and Jim's badgering of him in the gym has finally paid off, and he can get over the goal line.
Was it almost a textbook how you should hit a ball at pace?
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it, so I'll take your word for it.
And just a quick word about Khan Fotuali'i as well. In the first half in particular, the guys at BT Sport were heaping praise on him for his control at the base.
Yeah, very experienced player, and in those conditions that really comes through. The forwards want to be told what to do, and Khan does that. He's also got immense, and this is going to sound ridiculous, coordination. The ability to get the ball away out of situations where we've come from turnovers, to play quickly. He's a very special player, and we're very lucky to have him and Dicko battling it out for the 9 spot, and he was instrumental today.
Just finally, the win takes Saints to the top of the Premiership. There's an awful lot of rugby still to be played, but how much satisfaction are you going to take from this? Yeah,
it's where we want to be, but like you said, until round 22 it counts for naught really, so we're very happy to be there. We at the club try not to look too far ahead. Next up it's Worcester, and we saw them give Leicester a fright, and I think they're a side who are desperate obviously, so we need to be on our mettle. We're not looking too far ahead. We've got a sort of season within a season as ever during the Six Nations when the big boys are away, so we need to stick to our processes, make sure the detail's correct, and prepare properly.